The attack on Goma, the capital city of the North Kivu, has focused global attention on the continuing conflict in the Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo. People have different responses to this tragedy, ranging from fanaticism to deep concern for the affected populations. Central to this conflict is the role of Rwanda, and specifically the actions and policies of its president, Paul Kagame. Within Rwanda, however, open discussion about the war and the country's responsibility is suppressed. The government controls the narrative through propaganda, disseminating a carefully constructed version of events that paints Rwanda in a favorable light. Within the country, fear of imprisonment, violence, or social exclusion prevents individuals from expressing opposing viewpoints or questioning the official narrative. This suppression of dissent highlights the lack of transparency and accountability surrounding Rwanda's involvement in the DRC. This suppression of open dialogue and dissent has profound implications for Rwanda's democratic processes and the ability of its citizens to hold their government accountable. By silencing opposing voices and controlling the narrative surrounding the war, the Rwandan government avoids scrutiny and evades responsibility for its actions in the DRC. This lack of transparency and accountability raises serious questions about the legitimacy of the government's claims and its commitment to democratic principles. President Kagame rhetoric prioritizes his own agenda over peace. He leverages the case of the Tutsi ethnic group to justify his military interventions in the DRC, effectively using a humanitarian crisis as a cover for his expansionist ambitions. This manipulation of ethnic tensions has further destabilized the region and exacerbated the suffering of innocent civilians. The root of the conflict lies in Rwanda's internal crisis, where President Kagame has maintained an iron grip on power since 1994. His authoritarian rule, characterized by constitutional changes to extend his presidency and a disregard for human rights, has created a climate of oppression and instability that spills over into the DRC. Kagame's history as the leader of the Rwanda Patriotic Front, a group implicated in war crimes and human rights abuses, raises serious questions about his commitment to peace. His unilateral military interventions in the DRC without consultation with Rwandan institutions have resulted in the loss of Rwandan lives and further fueled the conflict. While Rwanda may not experience apparent violence, the absence of freedom, democracy, and respect for human rights represents an ongoing conflict. The Rwandan people are suffering under Kagame's oppressive regime, and their voices deserve to be heard. The international community has a moral obligation to intervene and hold President Kagame accountable for his actions. By supporting the people of Rwanda and the DRC and demanding an end to the violence and oppression, the international community can play a crucial role in achieving lasting peace and stability in the region.